Hey, hello. Welcome to vlog number 8. I am clearly in my car. I'm at a traffic light and I am taking you with me today. I'm running errands, I'm trying to get some stuff done, and then I teach class tonight. And I thought maybe, you could just come with me, keep me company. So our first errand that we are running is dropping off a envelope for someone. It has the newest winter expansion pack for the My Courageous Heart cards. And this is somebody who lives locally and is my friend. And she lives close to my house, so I'm just going to drop him off at her house, and there we go. After this, I think we're going to go to the post office, the dollar store, maybe Target, and I would like to get to my studio a little early because there is a little wooded area nearby that I want to check out for a potential future Fat Girls hiking event. Okay, I'll be back. Whew. Okay, so I was just at the dollar store and I was totally going to take you in there and film with you, but it was so crowded that it was like impossible, and it was awful. It was like shoulder to shoulder and the line was so long. Luckily it moved pretty fast, but it was awful, and I was like, I cannot add filming to this, but I got what I needed. Whew. So that is checked off the list, and now I am off to the post office. And post office done. I waited in line. It's like so crowded. I waited in line at the self-service kiosk in the lobby, and then when I finally, like after 10 minutes of waiting, got up there, the machine couldn't do what I needed. So I had to go into the main area and then stand in that line for 20 minutes to get my thing mailed. But it's mailed and it's done and I can check it off my list, and that feels good. So next, let's go do something fun. I think we're gonna go to Target. Okay, so a lot has happened. I did not end up going to Target because traffic was so bad. I guess because of the holiday. I'm here in the studio, by the way. Traffic was so bad and I was getting really frustrated, and people were being very rude, and I'm not used to driving in traffic. I pretty much do everything I can to avoid it. I keep getting distracted by this hanging. Anyway, I could feel myself getting all aggravated, and then I was starting to be like, grumpy and like calling people names, and I was like, I do not need to go into a store right now. What I need to do is get a tea and just go to the studio. So I'm here early, and here's a look at it. This is the studio where I teach twice a week. Starting in January, there'll be another one that I'm teaching at. Here's what I'm wearing, cats. I mean, you've already seen this because you've been watching it. So yeah, I cannot move away from this wall because I'm charging my phone. So I'm tethered to this cord. So I have to sit here, and I'm just gonna look at the internet and drink my tea and chill out, and then wait to see if anybody shows up for class. Around now, it's like really low turnout, especially now, like this week and next week. I don't expect very many people at all, if anyone. But I'm here holding space in case anyone wants to come and be restorative with me. So, yeah, I'm chilling out, taking some deep breaths, not being angry at like just people in the world. Okay. Oh my god. That's nice. Look at this section of the floor over there. It's not that it's missing, it's that, hold on, let me, oh, I can't switch it. So at the other side of the room, there's a standing air conditioner, and so when they put the floor in, they didn't push all the planks to the wall under the air conditioner. I don't know, whoever put this floor in, it did not know what they were doing. So the floor didn't go all the way under the permanent AC that's there to the wall, which means that they put the flooring in to this wall, but over time the whole thing has migrated towards the other wall because there was space. Like, listen, it's not like I'm a floor expert, but I have put in a floor like this before, you gotta do it to both sides of the wall or else the planks are gonna move around. And these aren't nailed down, so they're definitely gonna move around. It drives me crazy. This studio is not like the nicest place, but it's really inexpensive, which means that I don't have to charge like a crazy amount of money for my classes, and I don't have to be within the traditional yoga studio atmosphere, although in January I am going to start teaching at this other place, but that's like on the side and not my full-time thing. This is really the full-time thing. Anyway, so I have a lot of control here, but it's just not, it's not like the nicest space. Like stuff like that floor is dumb, and like it's an old building, and so it's always getting like super dusty. Every time I come in, there's like, you'd think that like 50 dogs live in here with the amount of like kind of dusty tumbleweed kind of things that are in here. It's kind of nuts. But it's working for now. And yeah, we've been here for probably 3/4 of a year at this point. And the person who runs it is super nice, and so that feels really good. She's really happy to have me here. So it may not be like the most ideal space, but it's working for me. It's working for us right now. Eventually I'd like to have a nicer space, and one that's not up some stairs, because I know that it keeps certain people from coming to class, and I hate that. So it's not my forever space, but it is my right now working pretty well space. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna look at my phone and drink my tea and chill out. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so only one person came to class, so she left. Sorry, this is really shaky. So I did decide to go to Target after all, because I drank my tea and I calmed down, and now I want to do something fun while I wait for traffic to chill out. Okay, obviously I went to the clothes. Look at this pink sweater with little metallic bits in it. Oh my god, everything's falling. And gold sparkly skirts. It is insane in here, as you might guess. So lots of stuff is on sale. Universal thread sweaters are 40% off. Ava and Viv sweaters are 40% off. Ooh, I've tried that on before. Anyway, it's like everyone in Houston is here right now. Oh, I love these. They're super soft, just like long, kind of tunic-y. Everything has like a little bit of metallic in it, and I love it. Do you hear this kid crying in the background? Jeez. So here's this super fun fleecy coat from Who Would Wear. Ooh, I spy mustard yellow over there. I mean, do I need a mustard yellow chenille sweater? I mean, I kind of do. And it's on clearance too. Hi. Okay, I'm back. I'm obviously in the car, and I stopped filming in Target because I got really distracted because I got excited about finding this milk frother that I've been wanting to get, and so it was on sale. It's normally like $100. It was $30 off. So I bought it, and look, I'm all like hot. I had to walk a really long way to get to my car, and I was like pushing the cart, and I was all excited. I was walking fast. Anyway, yeah, a little tiny bit of exercise, walking around Target and like excitedly getting to my car. So I'll show you when I get home the milk frother that I got, but I also got tea and vanilla soy milk, and tomorrow I will be able to make myself my very own London Fog. And I would have gotten vanilla syrup, but they didn't have any, so I will add a tiny bit of vanilla extract, and my soy milk is already vanilla flavored, so it'll still be really good. And then I'll just have to pick myself up a bottle of like Monin vanilla syrup, and then I'll be able to make London Fogs like exactly the same. Anyway, so I'm gonna turn on my audiobook and get myself into traffic and see how long it takes me to get home. So hello. Welcome to this boiling pot. I could not find vanilla syrup at Target, so I'm making my own. Just, it's a simple syrup with vanilla extract, and it's so dark because I didn't have white sugar, so I used like turbinado or sugar in the raw. So I haven't added the vanilla extract yet. It's like, it's this color because of the sugar. So I'm now boiling it, trying to get it to reduce, and we will see how this turns out. Maybe it'll be extra delicious. Maybe it won't. We'll see. Hello! So I thought I would show you the milk frother that I was telling you about. Here it is. Ta-da! It's from Nespresso, and I first saw this. I've always had different kinds of milk frothers, from the little battery powered kind that has a little buzzy thing at the end and you just stick it in. But I always wanted a way to do it where it would also make the milk hot, so like more of like a latte experience. And then a couple years ago, my mom was given a Nespresso machine by my dad, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a pod kind of deal, but like fancy. And it actually makes espresso, not with the crema, which is very cool, and not just like coffee like a Keurig. So her Nespresso came with one of these milk frothers, and I fell in love with it. And every time I was at their house, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna froth some milk, and I would make it, you know, a nice drink. And so I wanted one of these for a long time, and I finally was just like, oh my god, I'm just gonna buy this, because I've been drinking a lot of tea lattes lately, and I go to Starbucks and get them, and it's like $5 every time for a medium. Oh my god, and it makes me crazy because I know that it does not cost that much to make it. I mean, I get it, you know, they're a company, they're gonna make their profit, but it's annoying. So I was like, let me just invest in my own milk frother so that I can make my own. So I bought this. I'm just taking it apart. So here's the base, like an electric kettle that it sits on. And then here's the bottom. So that just slots in. And then you put your milk in. And inside there's a little, there's a little thing that sticks up, a little node. And then this guy sits on top of it. So this looks familiar if you ever had one of those little battery powered kind. So this goes in there. And this bottom part, I think, rotates, and it heats up. So it's really nice construction, actually. It feels very solid, very well made. So here in the front, you can see there's a button. Up here, there's a little instructions. It came with this book, which I'm going to look at as well. But I guess, like, when it all boils down to it, these are the instructions. You can do it frothing cold. Oh, I didn't know that. Or frothing hot. Fun. I guess either by touching this side for 2 seconds or this side for 2 seconds. So that's really cool. But I'm going for hot. I'm going to give this a wash and the lid a wash, and then I will be right back. I'm back. I've got my milk, and I'm going to be using soy milk, which does not froth as much as regular milk, but having worked as a barista, I do know that it froths. So I'm excited to see how much this will get it to froth. All right, so on the inside, which I don't think you're going to be able to see, there are two markings for maximum fill. One is for cold preparation, and one is for hot preparation. And the hot preparation is the lower max fill. Or I guess if you're going to be mixing it like with coffee or with tea, you want the lower max. So I'm just going to put some milk in. The line is a little hard to see. I wish they would have made it a little easier to see. Okay, so I've got my milk in. I'm placing it on the thing. I'm putting my lid on. And I did read a little closer. It's not left and right for hot and cold. It's press it quickly for hot and hold it down for 2 seconds for cold. So we're just gonna, ooh, it's going. Let me see if I can show you. This is so fun. So it's spinning around. All right, so while that's going, let me get you set down. I do have some Earl Grey tea steeping, and I did finish my vanilla simple syrup. It is very dark because I used the darker sugar, but it tastes Look, it's a beautiful thin syrup just like they have at the coffee shop. Anyway, oh my god, it tastes so good. So we're gonna put this in with it. I guess, what mug am I gonna use? How much milk is this gonna make? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Sorry, I'm opening this right in your face. So we're gonna use this. Ooh, it's getting bigger. It's frothing, it's getting bigger. This is so fun. Okay. All right, so I want my tea to be really concentrated. So I'm just gonna let this steep the whole time. I'm gonna go ahead and add the vanilla extract. I don't really know how much to use, so they put in a few pumps. And I feel like, oh, it's done. Okay, so that's like, I'm putting in 3 spoonfuls. We'll see how that is. If it's too much, then I'll know for the future. Okay, and then tea. Okay, good. That seems like that was a good amount of tea. It was 1 cup of tea. All right, now. Okay. This is like just barely warm, so pretty safe feeling. Look, it looks frothy. I'm just gonna pour. I can see steam, it looks nice and hot. And then not a lot of froth, I have to say. Okay, I think because it's soy milk and it's not a real steamer, like where you can manipulate the pitcher and like really get it, I just got a little amount of froth. I'm okay with that. I'm mostly after, like, you know, the steamed milk function of it. So I'm going to taste it. It's so good. Where is the camera? It's really good. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, so that makes not a ton of milk. I actually could have filled in, put a little more milk in than they say. I think because it doesn't froth as much. Here we go. I think because it doesn't froth as much as cow's milk, I can actually go heavier with the soy milk in here, so that's nice to know. But the milk is hot. It got a little frothy. I'm pretty pleased right now. Okay. Operation Homemade London Fog is pretty successful, I have to say. Hello. It is now the time when we read the questions and then we put out a new question. I clearly. Sorry, bad video quality. I'm on the webcam again. So I have my phone and we're going to read. Just to recap, the question from last time was favorite memory? No, that was the one before. The one from last time was if you were gonna spend, if you had to or just got to spend the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, spend the holiday somewhere else, where would it be? Here we go. Brett did not answer the question, but thank you for your nice words. Okay, Melinda says, oh man, I would love to spend it in Switzerland. I did grow up with white holidays, but now live in California and would want to take my family to the mountains of Switzerland to experience the holidays. That sounds amazing. I'll go to Switzerland with you. Let's see. Elaine has a comment about the clothes. Moody Shites with me. You live in Australia and you've never experienced a cold, snowy Christmas, so we don't care what country we go to as long as we spend time in a cozy cabin in the mountains with good company and a huge stash of books to read. That sounds great. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Oh, here's Elaine. Comment about where to go. Elaine wants Christmas on a Norwegian fjord cruise. Because your friend just had her honeymoon doing that and so you're jealous. I have looked at those before. They look so cool. Let's see. Corky Clark, exact opposite of me. You want hot, hot, hot. Anywhere tropical with the sun beating down and a cool place to swim and snorkel. Okay. You got a tropical holiday. Let's see. Kathleen Tia says Iceland, chasing the aurora borealis, visiting the puffins. I like that. Angela Wood says it would be in the mountains and a long cabin or rustic lodge with lots of snow and a big fireplace with my closest family and friends. Ooh, I hope that includes me. I want to go be in a log cabin or a rustic lodge with lots of snow and a big fireplace. That sounds so good. Okay, yes. So for the yoga, I thought we would move a little bit since we've been doing these seated ones. So I'm gonna just get up. Nope, chair goes this way. All right. There, that works. Hopefully you can hear me. Feet pressing down, lifted spine, lifted chest. My phone might ring, FYI, but that's okay. We'll ignore it if it does. Okay, rooting down, rising up, inhale. Leaves, leaves. Arms like leaves, floating down, inhale. Stretch, melting down. Let your hips get in on it. One more. Stepping wide, stretching out, bending the knees, reaching out to each side, then let your spine flow up. Falling leaves. Inhale. Last one. Pressing down nice and wide, reaching out, stretching, and release. Rounding forward, lifting the chest, lowering down. Really letting your shoulders come back, chest lifting, and shoulders forward, chest concave. Bend your knees. And how big can you make this? Shaking it out. Coming back. Tadasana. Pressing down with the feet. Lifting up. Long body, long spine. Hands come to heart center, palms touching. Feeling the connection, feeling your breath. Let's take one last deep breath together. The light in me honors the light in you. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this vlog. Tune in next time to see all about the L'Oreal deep conditioner that I got in the mail to try for my honest opinion. And I'll see y'all next time. I hope you're having a great day. I'm sending you love and light and support and validation and solidarity and all the things. Bye.